Welcome, fellow globetrotters and curious souls. It's time to embark on a journey deep into the realm of travel-related deductions. Our purpose today is to equip you with adequate knowledge about what you can and can't claim when you're on the move, either for business or simply pursuing your passion for exploration. Let's kick off our journey with an exploration of transportation costs. If your travel is work-related, certain expenses are deductible. Airfare, train tickets, bus fares, and even car rentals can be counted in your deductions. If you decide to utilize your personal vehicle, the IRS is offering a generous standard mileage rate of 70 cents per mile for business use in 2025. But remember, the daily grind of commuting from your home to your regular workplace doesn't quite make the cut. Moving forward to accommodate your essential needs while away for business purposes, lodging and meals are next in the conversation. Like many aspects of travel, it's a blend of work and comfort, and the IRS understands that. Hence, your hotel bills are a golden ticket to deductions when you're away on official business. Additionally, you can deduct 50% of your meal expenses during business travel. So remember, those well-earned dinners with clients or the quick bites on the go can all add up in tax saving. It's the little things that matter the most, or so goes the wisdom. This holds particularly true in our discussion about travel deductions. Service staff tips, laundry, and even shipping expenses for business materials can be included in your deductions. Yes, even those delivery charges for shipping product samples to clients while on the road count as business expenses. Not all that glitters is gold, nor is all that travels deductible. Personal expenses involved in a trip that's a mix of business and pleasure are a prime example of non-deductible expenses. Those days of vacation tacked on to the end of a business trip may seem like a wise move to combine business with pleasure, but they don't qualify for tax deductions. The importance of proper record keeping cannot be emphasized enough in the realm of travel deductions. Precise documentation of every expense, including receipts with verifiable business purpose, is a prerequisite. The IRS obliges exhaustive records that detail each expense date, location, and business relevance. This thorough record-keeping practice significantly simplifies the process of proving the legitimacy of your travel deductions. Let's switch tracks and talk about self-employed travelers. If you're self-employed, you have a better shot at making more deductions. You can claim your travel expenses on Schedule C of your tax return. However, do remember that the substantiation requirements for these deductions remain the same as those for more conventional employment. As we near the end of our expedition into travel deductions, it's worth noting that adhering to these rules can certainly make a difference in your tax obligations. Travel deductions can potentially enhance the overall strategy of reducing taxable income and subsequently lowering tax payments. Nevertheless, it's wise to exercise care and consult with tax professionals to ensure your deductions are compliant and maximizing the tangible benefits available. It can sometimes feel mundane to stray into the territory of tax rules and regulations. However, understanding the guidelines around what can be claimed and what can't opens a realm of possibilities for those who travel regularly as part of their job requirements. By doing so, you can save considerably on your tax obligations and make traveling even more rewarding on a personal and financial level. In retrospective, embracing these travel deductions can make a world of difference to your overall expenditure. So even as you venture into uncharted territories, be sure to keep charts of all your costs, as this intricate process of monitoring and documenting can ultimately lead to significant financial benefits. Before we say bon voyage or safe travels, always remember this golden rule when in doubt: do not hesitate to seek professional advice. The journey into the deep waters of travel deductions provides a clear lens through which to view the endless possibilities of saving on expenses. From airfare to the most trivial incidentals, each aspect of travel can be considered for a possible deduction. As you digest these nuggets of wisdom, keep in mind that compliance with IRS rules is crucial in meticulous record-keeping your best ally. With the wealth of knowledge at our disposal today, this might be the moment to reassess how we perceive travel deductions. What was once thought to be an overwhelming maze of rules and calculations now reveals itself as an advantageous route for those who choose the path of regular need-based travel. It's time to shift the gear from regretting oblivious losses to embracing anticipated gains. As our plane starts to land, it's about time for us to sum up our conversation. The notion of travel deductions is not to undermine the original intent of the trip but to encourage and support the financial fitness of those who find themselves habitually on the road. So let us unshackle ourselves from ignorance, arm ourselves with knowledge, and, in the IRS's words, do our homework. In summary, make sure you're familiar with the rules before you start planning your travels as part of your business needs. Consider these deductions a boon for your bottom line, especially if you're a frequent traveler on official duties. The business world may be dynamic, but it doesn't have to be chaotic. Understanding these intricacies can go a long way in ensuring regulated handling of travel expenses, therefore benefiting your financial health. But don't just take what we say at face value. Dive deep into the tax documentation and familiarize yourself with the nitty-gritty details. Make sure your records are always up to date and easily accessible. This way, if you're ever audited, you'll have nothing to worry about and everything to gain by diligently exploiting those lucrative travel deductions. To trial and error, outdated paradigms, and incomplete knowledge, a lasting adieu from the land of travel deductions. And with that, we leave you to your destiny, armed with hard-earned guidance and braver to take on the challenges of business travel, one deduction at a time. Safe travels, and keep saving. Once again, remember that what's deductible properly doesn't depend on your destination or your personal definition of business need. In essence, you need to differentiate between your business-related travel and your personal expenditure that might occur concurrently. The battle for tax prioritizations demands a stringent inspection of your travel record and an understanding of the applicable travel rules. We've reached the last visa cancellation stamp on our passport. One last piece of advice before we sign off our exploration: always keep in mind that the principal intent when traveling on business should be the performance of duty and the furtherance of business. En route vacations or detours, as tantalizing as they might seem, can often blur the picture and hamper the clarity required for your travel deductions. The effectiveness of the travel deduction is not in neglecting its ample boundaries but in understanding them. It's not about memorizing the tax code verbatim but comprehending the principles. And where the inscrutable is made clear, the arduous task of tax deductions doesn't seem quite so daunting anymore. You're well prepared to excavate every last deductible penny from your travel expenses. As we approach the terminal, contemplate the cherished memories bound to those utilized deductions and the calculated income that comes with them. The avenue of travel deductions is ready to welcome you, offering what often seems improbably way to travel for business, save on taxes, and pave a seamless, rewarding journey. From the minute cost of the parking ticket to the grandeur of the hotel suite, every single expense you incur during a vital business trip contributes to your economic well-being. It's not just about pushing forward in your professional life, it's about capitalizing on concrete financial benefits that are readily available if you know where to look. It's about transforming your expenses into assets, one plane ticket at a time. The travel deduction claims an image of daunting complexity at first glance. But as we navigate its finer channels, what at first seemed perplexing emerges as a clear path, laden with economic benefits. There's no secret potion required to access these deductions. A dash of knowledge about the avenues open to you and a pinch of diligence in record-keeping, and you're set to taste the benefits of efficient tax management. Trailblazers, it's impossible to put an end to our primal instinct to explore further and claim richer benefits from all our experiences. To harness the power of travel deductions is to honor your natural inclination to roam, while effectively managing your expenses and maximizing your tax benefits. Safe travels, explorers, and happy tax saving. A final piece of essential advice before we wrap up our conversation: attend conferences and networking events with gusto, host clients in engaging environments, and never shy away from showcasing your products to potential leads. But as you go about these integral business practices, also remember the implications they hold for your travel deductions. Keep a watchful eye on your tax savings and make every business opportunity count. In essence, diving into the pool of travel deductions requires a vigilant adherence to IRS guidelines, a solid foundation of record-keeping practices, and a mindset to perceive travel expenses beyond their face value. Always remember, business travel isn't just about getting from point A to point B, it's about realizing the tax benefits inherent to that journey and picking up valuable insights along the way. The ripple effect of travel deductions in your tax scenario is undeniable. Every saved penny is an opportunity to reinvest it in your business or in your passion for travel. And so, with every trip under your belt, you gain not just new memories and experiences but also economic advantages that help you #travel for life while making smart fiscal decisions. As the evening sky signals the end of our journey into the world of travel deductions, there's just one last aspect we need to reiterate. The IRS and current tax rules are precise on travel deduction regulations. It's vital to comprehend and honor these standards by keeping detailed records of expenses, correctly identifying deductible business travel, and transparently disclosing the related aspects in your tax return. A final gentle reminder, passionate travelers and dedicated professionals, that the world of travel deductions could hold blind spots of misunderstanding due to its intricate nature. Such complex matters need a diligent approach, rigid adherence to rules, and an understanding of travel cost permutations. A commitment to informed action and a disciplined attention to the details, voicing your whole journey from the point of origin to the final destination, can provide a great foundation for significant savings in taxes. So, let's review the script and set the stage. Travel Deductions Deep Dive: what you can and can't claim when you travel. We've sufficed to describe the depths and boundaries of the underwater world of travel deductions. Now comes the challenge. Are you audacious enough to plunge into this unfamiliar terrain and discover its hidden treasures? It's that time in our narrative where we arm you with the wisdom you carry forward into your journeys, the meticulous record-keeping practices you instill, and the art of differentiating ordinary expenses from those that cloak within them deductions. So, go on, explore, do business, and every time you do it, strive to make the most of what you can claim. With this comprehensive understanding of travel deductions, step into your business shoes, fuel your passion for exploration, and never forget to look beyond your regular paintbrush of perception. Because that's where you will unearth the hidden gold of deductible expenses and create an everlasting bond between business travel and your tax returns, making traveling not just an expense but a wise investment in your financial health. Thus, dedicating a substantial amount of time to study, understand and internalize these travel deductions can indeed prove to be a rewarding endeavor. As your business horizon broadens and your travel map unfolds, be sure to thoroughly familiarize yourself with the rules surrounding travel deductions. Rest assured, this voyage isn't ending here. Farewell travelers, until we meet again on our next discovery. The sun sets, casting a golden hue of light on our weary yet elated faces. Our journey, which started with us setting out to explore the depths of travel deductions, has come to a satisfactory end. But fret not, dear wanderers and wise accountants, new journeys are on the horizon, new deductions to be discovered. For now, let's rest. The road, the rail, the air, and the sea await our return.